Hi, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and the people over at Filmchest and HD Cinema Classics were nice enough to send over Kansas City Confidential. This is a classic movie from the 1950s, I believe. Stars John Payne, Lee Van Cleef. I just had his name a second ago. Neville Brand, Jack Elam, who played the crazy-looking doctor in Cannonball Run. That was in the that was in the ambulance. And Coleen Gray. Actually, Preston Foster's in it too, but you might not know who he is. Some people might. But John Payne plays a local flower delivery guy who every day at like 9:58 he makes a delivery to this shop, this flower shop. Preston Foster is Mr. Big. Mr. Big is trying to put together a heist, and he's watching. He's watching. He's the one writing down what time the delivery is made, what time the delivery guy leaves, what time the armored car shows up, what time the armored car leaves. So one day he gets his team together, which consists of Lee Van Cleef, Neville Brand, and Jack Elam. And he has them all in masks that look like ancient Green Hornet masks. Not Green Hornet with Seth Rogen, but Green Hornet, you know, older Green Hornet stuff. But it covers the whole face, but just, let's see, there, kind of like that. Well, that is that. So he has them rob the armored car. But what they do to rob the armored car is they throw all the money in a look-alike flower delivery van, the one that looks exactly like John Payne's. Now, when they leave, when they get away, everyone sees that they're in a flower delivery van. And there's only one flower delivery van that goes in that neighborhood, and that's the one that's driven by John Payne. So John Payne's blamed for the money. It's $1.2 million, which was a lot back then. John Payne, they can't find the money. John Payne is adamant on finding out who has screwed up his life. And that's what he does. He goes and tries to find out who screwed up his life. Who are these criminals that have just went out of their way to mess things up for him. I'm going to leave it there. This is a great movie. It's got a great transfer. Filmchest does the great job of restoring classic films. This is in public domain. This is the best looking copy I've seen. No blurbs, no scratches, no pit marks. You know, it's all cleaned up. One thing I've always loved about movies like this is just the way that they were kind of simplistically put together, not overthinking it. There's not a plot, subplot, you know, twist, plot, you know. It's very simple. I've always liked movies from the 40s and 50s. Lee Van Cleef, he's one of my favorite actors. It's sad that, you know, he died in the early 80s because I would have loved to have seen him gone on to do other stuff. But the stuff that he did do, he had a commanding voice. He wasn't that big of a guy. You look like you could walk up to him and snap him in two. But he had this commanding voice that always said, "I will kick your butt if you mess with me." You know. Jack Elam went on to do a lot of westerns in the 50s and character roles, and then, like I said, he showed up in Cannonball Run. Neville Brand is another character actor that showed up here and there. John Payne is probably the one I know the most. He's kind of a Cary Grant looking like guy from time to time. What would I give this? This is 3 3/4 chainsaws easy. it just is. There's no other way about it. It's a good movie. It's got a decent plot. People might go, oh, but there's a plot hole here and there's a plot hole here, and I don't see it. I mean, I kind of see what they could say, but it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. Check it out. I'll leave the link to Filmchest below. You can go there. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.